Is there anything wrong with just being a developer? Seriously. I love working on technical problems and I can do that by myself or in a group. I've been a manager as well as a team tech lead and I just don't want leadership. It's too much stress, politics, and wannabe usurpers. If someone else wants it, they can have it. I just want to wear my headphones and write software. The field pays enough where I'm happy as a developer. I'm not looking for the C-suite and millions. Is there anything wrong with that? Edit. Thank you for the awards. That's what I've been doing for about 35 years. I did make a short 2-year detour into management and ended up hating the office politics and administrivia that went with it. I've actively avoided management for the past 28 years of my career so far. I've done quite well for myself. It's okay to do what you love. And climbing the corporate ladder is not the only measure of success. You can go pretty far as a technical person, though it does involve some jumping around and positioning with companies big enough to support advanced tech roles. Doing a job you enjoy that pays well enough for you to be happy in your life is more important than pursuing a career growth you don't want in the first place. There's nothing wrong in enjoying your current job and not wanting to change. No. I would never want to be a manager. So much stress and drama and office politics shit. No idea why this is seen as some promotion by many. What do you mean by wrong? The answer is so obviously no that I'm having a hard time understanding what compels you to ask the question. Nothing wrong in my opinion. For me, my strengths are in thinking and doing, for e.g. When and where did the idea that management equates to career progression for SWEs? Because it doesn't. Just because average TC is higher for management doesn't make it a logical next step. Not at all. And plenty of people waffle back and forth between lead manager and individual contributor. I can't speak for others, but for me this is not a red flag. Anyone who is passionate about development can relate. Nope. This is me. You can get compensated generously for it. If you don't like the TC but become super efficient at it. Just become OE. Skilled developers are hard to come by. Nothing wrong with that. You do you. Sure. It might mean stagnation in your career, but that sounds like what you want, as you don't want to lead nor want more responsibility. Which again is fine. That is your choice. And as long as you're content with that, then that is what matters. It is your career. And you decide what you want to do with it. Not at all. As a manager, I love working with engineers like that. Being in management means I can't be as involved on the technical aspects. Having experienced and competent ICs I can trust to get it right is awesome. Also very helpful for discussing trade-offs that involve engineering. And to have some technical mentorship for less experienced engineers. If you're happy, keep doing what you're doing. Don't let anyone else define happiness and success for you. This is me. I'm a remote worker. I have 3 kids and a house to keep up. I DGAF about the politics in the Bay Area and just want to be an IC and be happy. No. Nothing wrong at all. Leadership positions will be there whenever you're ready. What do you mean about wannabe usurpers? I think it's great. Leaves room for people like me with stronger management and communication skills than coding. No. I did this by being a freelancer and working remote since last 8 years. I held positions from tech support to engineering manager and tech lead and many positions in between over the last 18 years. But always wanted to learn latest technologies and just code. I currently hold a fully remote position as a senior engineer and have never been this content and happy in my life. Myself and family live more than comfortably, and I can finally have time to pursue my hobbies and work from anywhere. You don't have to progress to M or TL. But the wear my headphones and write software part has me concerned. Beyond junior level, the only way to scale is through tons of collaboration and communication. Seniors not TL spend the majority of their time doing things other than heads down coding. There's nothing wrong with that. It's called the IC track. You can still eventually become senior staff developer and be an IC. I think that's fine. But that doesn't stop you from learning your business and contacts within your organization. You'll be a better developer if you know those things. I don't think so. The whole reason I made the move into this field was to get a job coding. I have zero desire for leadership, management, or anything of the sort. I just want to write code and get paid. No, it is totally up to you the goals you want to set in your own life. Definitely stay technical if that's what you love. I took a half step towards management. Have lost a lot of my coding knowledge, and being front-end things change so fast and now depend on my management salary and cannot go back. I'm actually good at it, so it's not a terrible thing for me, but I do miss being more technical. Sometimes. I've always been allowed to turn down management-related responsibilities. But the problem I've had with that is the people that want to climb the management tree have often been the worst people for the job. So I have settled into doing some amount of it just to prevent something worse from happening. Why would there be nothing wrong with it? But if you want to put your head down and code all day, you'll likely need to stay at a mid-level. There are many devs who stay at mid-level for this reason. It's less pay, but they're happy. Not at all. I brought this up to my manager as my end goal when he asked where I saw myself in 10 years in one of our one-on-ones. He mentioned that most principal engineers have the luxury of being an individual contributor without dealing with politics in well-established companies. It's just hard not to get sucked into some managing role while you're working towards that. Why would there be anything wrong with that? Managers will want you to do more than just code, especially if you are a good developer. If you want a better work-life balance, I suggest moving to back office. Customer-facing is way more demanding. Dude, I've been working in the field for a little under 2 years, and as of right now I don't think I'd ever want a tech lead's job. Our tech leads work so much more than the rest of the devs. Manager IDK probably want that more than tech lead. Not at all. I've been a developer for 30 years and have no desire to become a manager. I love solving problems and learning about tech. I kick butt at it. I've seen too many good developers take manager roles who suck at it. Not gonna happen to me. Only downside is my pay is at the absolute limit for a developer. So I only get cost of living increases. Small price to pay for happiness. I love what I do. We have a senior engineer at work who's a hero to everyone. He gets paid as much as our management lead roles as an IC who's great at solving complex domain issues. Codes like a poet and always gets praises for his coordination and communication with the clients. If you're really good, this is something you can achieve. Nothing wrong with that. I used to think the same way. But as I gained more experience and was transitioned into leadership roles, I am starting to like it. It offers great work-life balance and gives you more time to enjoy yourself and do things you like.